Hi, I'm Chaz Haywood, the clerk of the Circuit Court for Rockingham County in the city of Harrisonburg. We're excited about your interest in getting a United States passport. Before coming to the courthouse, there are a few things you should know about the application process.
When you come to the courthouse, there are a few important items that you will need to bring with you. First, you need to bring a completed application for a U.S. passport. The type of form you need to bring is a DS-11 passport application. Second, you need to bring a valid photo ID. This includes a U.S. passport book, a driver's license, a certificate of naturalization, a certificate of citizenship, proof that you are a government employee, a military ID, a current valid foreign passport, or a green card. Third, you need to bring proof that you are a U.S. citizen. Fourth, you need to bring a recent color photograph of yourself. Our office does not take photos on site, so there are a few items we want you to consider when bringing your own photo. The photo needs to be in color and taken in the last 6 months. It needs to be a clear image of your face. Do not use filters commonly used on social media. You need to have someone else take your photo. It cannot be a selfie. When taking the photo, take off your eyeglasses and make sure you use a plain white or off-white background. Fifth, you need to bring a processing fee. The exact amount for this can be found on our website or by calling the office. This fee is payable to Rockingham County for processing the application and can be paid by cash, check, or money order. Lastly, you need to bring your application fee per individual application. This is a separate fee from the execution fee and will vary based on the type of documents that are applied for. This fee is payable to the U.S. Department of State and can be paid by check or money order. If you are renewing your passport, please note that renewals are handled by mail only using Form DS-82. In order for you to receive your passport renewal, the following items must apply. Your passport is submitted with your application, is undamaged other than normal wear and tear, was issued when you were age 16 or older, was issued within the last 15 years, was issued in your current name. If your passport was not issued in your current name, you can document your name change with an original or certified copy of your marriage certificate, divorce decree, or a court order. If any of these renewal statements do not apply to you, you must apply in person using Form DS-11. If you are applying for a passport for a child who is under the age of 16, the passport application process looks a little different, and there are things you should be aware of before you come to the courthouse. First, you must apply for your child's passport using a DS-11 form in person, and there must be 2 parents or guardians present. In the case that both guardians cannot attend or your family has special circumstances, please watch our Parental Guardian Circumstances video for more information. Please note, passports for minors cannot be renewed. Passports for children under age 16 are only valid for 5 years, so you will need to apply for a new passport. Second, you must submit one of the following U.S. citizenship documents for your child: a fully valid, undamaged U.S. passport, an original U.S. birth certificate, a consular report of birth abroad or certificate of birth, or a certificate of citizenship. In the case that your child is 15 or under, their passport must be valid to be sent in. Additionally, we will need their birth certificate or another document that shows parental relationship. For the fully valid, undamaged U.S. passport, please note that it can be expired and still count as documentation. For the U.S. birth certificate, please note that it must meet the following requirements. It has to be issued by the city, county, or state of birth. It lists the applicant's full name, date of birth, and place of birth on the certificate. It lists the parents' full names. It has the date filed with the registrar's office and must be within 1 year of birth. It has the registrar's signature, and it has the seal of the issuing authority. Regardless of which document you bring, note that the evidence must be an original or certified physical copy. Photocopies and notarized copies are not acceptable. In addition to submitting documentation for your child, you must also submit documentation that lists the parents or legal guardians of the child applying for a passport. The following documents may be used to show parental relationship: a U.S. birth certificate, a consular report of birth abroad or certification of birth, a foreign birth certificate, an adoption decree, or a divorce or custody decree. As you'll notice, a U.S. birth certificate and a consular report of birth abroad or certification of birth can be used as both evidence of U.S. citizenship and parental relationship.
Now that you've watched this video, you have everything you need to submit your passport application or renewal. We look forward to seeing you at the courthouse soon.